So today we are looking at the energies of the full moon in Gemini. And on the back of that, we are going to do a pick a pile now. Gemini is the Lovers card of the Major Arcana. So we have 3 decks, each with their own lovers on the top deck. We have pile A. We have pile B. And we have pile C. So for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. My name's Luna Marie. I am the Spiritual Warrior UK. Remember that this is a general collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate for you, then it's not what's going on for you. Just take the bits that are relevant to you and that are resonating with yourself. If you are drawn to more than one pile, there may be relevant messages in both of the piles. That's not a problem. Have a look with your third eye, not just your visualize eyes. Where are you drawn to? Which pile are you resonating most with? So I'm just going to give you a minute just to tune in and just to see where your guides are drawing you. A crystal will also help pile A, pile B, and pile C. Let us begin. Okay, this is the Morgan Tarot deck. And I haven't really planned what I'm going to do. I was just really called by Spirit to look at the energies. I felt that there was a shift in the energy today. It's been quite calm up until now, but I really had to sit and meditate earlier. Really try and ground my energy in. I felt quite imbalanced with it all. So let's just have a look and see what's going on with this overall energy for pile A's. What's the overall energy for my pile A's, please? Okay, what's the overall energy for my pile A's? Distorted energy. I mean, that's certainly what I felt this afternoon. What else? What's the overall energy for my pile A's? Walk away. Overall energy. Okay, we've got light worker in the reverse. And we've got past life in the reverse. Now, this is my deck, Rise of the Warrior Oracle, and this was designed to be read in the reverse as well as the upright, so you get more in-depth readings from it. So I'm just going to pull all the cards and then we'll have a look. Okay, so I'm also drawn to Moonology, which we always love around this time. Okay, my lovely pile A's, what is it we need to know? What is this current energy for my pile A's? What is the current energy for my pile A's? Okay. A new romantic cycle begins, the new moon in Libra. And your hard work is paying off, the new moon in Capricorn. I'm hearing one more. Oh, God, I'm not going to take all those. The cardinal moon, be bold and make the first move. Okay. Okay, let's see what we've got coming through. Right, let's start with the distorted energy. This feels like it's first and foremost. It came out first as well, but it feels like it's most prominent. I feel like it's not all as it seems. I feel like you need to take a step back. The example that they're giving me is if this is about somebody and they're posting on social media that they're all happy and light. This isn't true. I don't know why they're giving me that scenario. But it's like it's not all what it seems. I feel like it's a smoke screen. There is like I'm putting something out to the world, and that's not actually how I'm feeling underneath. I feel like their energy is very, very distorted. And you're picking up on it, and I feel that there's a real need to detach from this energy. Yeah, absolutely. Walk away. It's walk away from the energy that you're feeling. This situation is not serving you at the moment. It's hindering your light. You are definitely a light body. This is very, I don't like this energy at all. It feels like this feels like a person rather than a situation, or rather than a group of people. It feels like it's one individual person, and it feels like you're very connected to them. But there's something that's happened to them, and their energy has got distorted. I feel like it's really being shown to them, this full moon in Gemini. There's something that's illuminating their behavior. And I'm feeling a snippet is the word that I'm getting. I wouldn't say it was like full on, but it will be the more they're shown to it. I feel like there is a snippet of remorse and regret there, but it's really for you. Don't worry about them. I know that's easy to say, but there's something very much in at this moment in time. You need to walk away and detach from this energy. Don't invite it in. Don't try to connect with it. It's affecting your light body. For me, that feels that there's an energetic cord that's still attached. Sometimes that can mean that this has happened quite soon. It's like the flow, there's something that's happened. It's like the flow has stopped. It's really interesting because they're bringing me to the number, which is 11, which is very much a sacred connection number for me in the way that I read. And of course, when we're talking about the Gemini card, the full moon in Gemini is very much centered around divine counterparts, soulmates, twin flames, whichever name, label, or whatever resonates with you or not. But certainly for your well-being. And I feel like it's your really kind of mental well-being. I feel like there is a need to step away. This person is really draining your light body. Past life. There is something about, again, this, remember that this came in reverse. So when you meet somebody from past life, it feels very easy. It feels very simple. You just kind of slot in, you just fit. It's generally quite fast because you feel like you've known this person a long time. But there is a disconnect with this card in reverse. There is a disconnect, a disruption in the vibration. There's a disruption in the connection. That can be a parting. You know, take it as it resonates. This can be current energy. This could have happened a while back, but I feel like it's being brought back to the surface for some as well. Okay, so we've got a new romantic cycle begins. Your hard work is paying off, and be bold and make the first move. We've got 2 new moons here. We've got the new moon in Libra and the new moon in Capricorn. So endings and new beginnings. I feel like there is a boldness that you need to step forward into this energy. I feel like it's a little bit disruptive. They're actually showing me like a roller coaster. It doesn't get much more disruptive than that. I feel like it's, you know, it's really big waves that you're having to maneuver at this moment in time. So, you know, whenever this happens, sit in your heart space, and take guidance from within. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get a major arcana for this overall energy, please. The Emperor. Okay, for me, it's probably about a partner or somebody that you are connected to on some stage, somebody that you know. This doesn't feel like somebody that you've not met yet at all. Okay, let's get some tarot around this and see if we can decipher. Remember, this is a general collective reading. Just take the bits that resonate, and anything that doesn't resonate, just leave it. If you'd like to tune in to your own connection, then all my offerings are at the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. If you're watching this 25th, 26th, it could be something like that. I do have an offer on all my readings, but that will finish tomorrow. So get in there quick, because I've got a lot of readings to do. Okay, what else do we need to know about this energy? What do my pile A's need to know about this energy, please, Spirit? Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, Hierophant. Well, it's really interesting. They're saying to me, do a cross card on the Hierophant. I don't think I've ever heard... Oh, my God. I don't think I've ever heard them say that. Bottom of the deck, the World card. Okay, guys, if you chose number 1, this is a really, really heavy energy, and I'm going to try to pick it with compassion for you, because I feel like this is a really difficult time. I feel like there is... I feel like for the majority, this is about somebody that you know, somebody that you are close to. I would say a romantic love. I have never, ever in all my... oh my goodness, years and years and years of readings, have they ever said do a cross card? I do clarifiers, but they have never ever said that. And I keep getting this itching on my hand, and it's like this, it's like I feel like I'm scratching at an itch. It's like there's something I don't know. It's like it's not making sense. What you're seeing is not making sense. And I feel like everything that's happened has been quick firing and changeable. And it's like 1 minute I'm here and the next minute I'm over there. And it's like, I just don't bloody know what happened in that middle bit. It's just like, again, that roller coaster. It was up, it was down, it was up, it was down. I still feel like it's really like that, and almost feel like it's taking my breath away on some. You're going to hear my voice that's going. For those of you that are new to the channel, I am a clair sentient. So my main gift is that I feel the energy, so I can take on a lot of the symptoms that the energies will produce as well. So I feel... goodness, I mean, I can't even speak. I feel a little bit like I'm a rabbit stuck in the headlights. Whatever this was, I feel like it was very quick, and I am getting, they're sort of giving me a split. So for some, I feel like this could be recent, and for some, I feel like this was time ago, and for some reason, this energy is coming back round. For those of you that have been with me for a while, and have been on the twin journey, I feel like this is something around that as well. I'm going to pour some cards on that. I just need to take a drink. Certainly some fresh energy that's coming up in a situation from the past, if this happened in the past. I'm getting a really, really immature energy with this. I feel like it's going to settle down a little bit. I feel like this has got something to do with money. God, it's heavy energy. Can you give me a clarifier on this, please? I feel like this is there is something that's not being shown just yet. I feel like there's a lot of ego at play. Definitely immature behavior. I feel like this person is kind of thinking about me, myself, and I. Their karma will come back round. You might not even be speaking. This might have been done. There was some cutting out, and it was cut out quick, and it was cut out in not a very nice way. This didn't come from the heart. This isn't about feelings from the heart. I get this so strongly, guys. I actually feel quite angry when I'm reading this. It's like I almost feel like I'm taking on the Queen of Swords energy. I feel like there's been ill advice here. I feel like there's been ill advice, and it feels, I don't know why I feel like it's around money for some of you. It doesn't feel like it's around areas of the heart. There's deception here. This, I feel, was a commitment. This was a connection of a commitment. It might not be marriage for everybody. For some it will be. But I feel it was certainly a committed relationship. Whether this was a contracted relationship or whether this was just a verbal contracted, you know, you were in a exclusive, thank you, Spirit, I'm trying to think of the word for an exclusive relationship, and there's been betrayal. I don't feel like there's been betrayal with another person, so, but that might not be for everybody. I don't feel like that's the main. I just feel like it's betrayal of the heart. I feel actually it's almost worse than that, if I can say that. It just feels like there's something else. It's almost like there is, it's like you see a bit of a shadow energy, and you think, oh, the grass is always greener, is what I'm hearing. You know, the sun shines brighter on the other side. It feels like a jump in a timeline, and I don't really know how else to explain it. There's certainly been a shift, and it's not a conscious shift at all. Certainly, I just had the High Priestess just wink at me as well. Yeah, not a conscious shift. Not with the five of wands here. It's difficult, heavy energy. I'm just going to get some guidance for you, because I have to say, I'm not overly keen in sitting in this. I'm hearing silence is your power. There is something in not interacting with this. You know, I was saying, you know, walk away from this distorted energy. There really is something around that. And I feel like that's quite important as well. Okay, can we have some guidance for the watcher, please? Can we have some guidance for the watcher around this situation, please? Guidance for the watcher. Okay, we've got the Strength card. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Empress in reverse. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. and this definitely feels like this is a counterpart situation here. Somebody that you were or are involved in, but you will know what this situation is if you chose this pile. Guidance for you is you are going to grow in strength. You don't feel it at the moment. You currently feel like you're all wrapped up in this. I mean, look at her. She's even got a mask on. Shows that she can't speak. And actually, I feel like that does you good in a lot of ways, because I feel like there just isn't much to say that is going to help you in any way at this moment in time. I do feel like this is an old pattern of this person, in a kind of sort of a cycle that they do a little bit. I feel that, you know, down the line, this is going to be transformational, or this is transformational. This has been transformational for you. Again, take that as that resonates. But this, you know, the energy feels like a dark night of the soul for you. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's deep healing. It's your world is shaken up and turned upside down through insecurities that I'm getting. Anything else? Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Lots of energy in this reading. The cards are just flying out. So we've got the Ace of Wands, we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Hierophant again. Again, it just makes me feel like there's some sort of betrayal. And we've got the Magician in the reverse. Secrets, holding on to secrets. And what's interesting in this deck is that the Ace of Wands, which is new creation and change, like big, powerful change coming in really quick. It's like through a keyhole. It's like I'm looking through it through a keyhole. I do get like a lot of secrets within this. I feel that the Watcher, your energy is almost like the Queen of Wands. It feels that, you know, you felt like you were their everything. They made you feel like that. You felt like that. And interestingly, in this deck that I got drawn to, if we look at the Hierophant here, we've got 3 faces. And I feel like there's people in the background. Again, I don't feel like it's necessarily a third party, even though there are the number 3 here. Could be for some of you. I don't want to trigger anybody, but I feel like I'm hearing like ill advice. I mean, that could be ill advice of their self. They took ill advice of their internal voice. Certainly the Magician is called the Creator in this deck. In the reverse is very much about manipulation, untrustworthy. It's not a great energy, but this is going to balance out. You know, karma will be dealt, and you will be triumphant. You will be triumphant. 5 of Cups. Yeah, you know that this is definitely a dark night of the soul. Bless you. You will stand tall. You will create. You will grow. You will go way and beyond. This might take some time in where they think that they're going. So there is going to be a massive shift in consciousness for you. There is a redirection. Redirection is protection. I feel that down the line, this will make much more sense to you, but you are going to stand tall again, and much taller than this other person, if that's any benefit at the moment. Okay, 1 more to go. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's like I feel like they were taking a lot of your energy, and you were giving up a lot of your energy as well. You're recognizing that. And actually what's interesting is that they are going to recognize how different they are without your energy around, or they have done if this has happened in the past. this energy is kind of stuck around for the time being. For those of you that this has been new, for those of you that this has happened a little while ago, it like clean it out. It's like there needs to be a cleansing. I'm sort of like feel like I need to like brush your auric field and brush that off around you. This Two of Swords here in reverse, it's seeing things clearly, but it's also an overwhelming fear and emotion from a detachment to protect yourself. So yeah, it's just not a great energy. We've got the Five of Swords in the reverse as well. For me, that's very much is that you're trying to come about with a peaceful solution for yourself, is what I'm getting. Okay, let me get some guidance from you. I feel like I need to give you a card. Oops, a card here. Ooh, the root. The root cause is the first thing that I'm hearing. Also number 12, it's the hangman. 38 goes into 12. 12 is the hangman energy. It's almost like just surrender as much as you can. I don't feel like you've even got a choice at the moment. But the more that you can just sort of stand back and let this unfold and ground yourself, I feel that the more empowered you are going to come. This feels very much in seeing things differently. It's interesting, you know, with the hangman energy. You think of the traditional hangman, it's like you're seeing it up from upside down. Again, there's something you're not seeing. That there's secrets here. There are secrets here, and that's happened all the way through the reading. Okay, let's get an angel card for you, my lovely pile A's. Heavy reading, was not expecting that to come through at all. Okay, piles. Okay, vulnerability and freedom. You know, reach for the stars. This is about healing the heart. Yeah, guardian angel, definitely the need to call in the guardian angels at the moment, certainly with this energy. And I would also suggest it's calling in the guardian angels to cleanse your auric field, harmony and resolution. So I feel that this is passing through. I mean, my throat is really, really scratchy. So it's like I feel like you're not being able to speak your truth, to voice your truth, or to be heard, or anything like that. So there is a need for clearing, definitely. All right, my darlings. Yeah, difficult one. If I can help in any way, then do reach out, thespiritualwarrior.uk. And I leave you there with so much love and so much light. Take care. Hello, my lovely warriors. If you picked pile B, then this is your reading. So we're looking at this full moon in Gemini. If you're in the UK, it is today as the day that I record this, but this is likely to be up by tomorrow. Really felt the energy shift today, so I was called to do a reading. So let's have a look. We've got the Lovers. This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Beautiful deck here. So let's see what you need to know about this energy. Okay, what does my pile Bs? What do my pile Bs need to know about this energy, please, for them? What do my pile Bs need to know? What do my pile Bs need to know? Okay, believe in the stars, but we've got this in the reverse. What do my pile Bs need to know? We've got union, soulmate love. What else? Take the lead. One more. Whoa. frozen in time in the reverse. Okay, I'm going to pull the other cards before we get going. What else do my pile bees need to know? Okay, I'm hearing changeable energy, and it's so loud in my head. I have to say it, otherwise they don't ever stop saying it. Time to give this a go. Time to give rather than take. We've got hold your vision, and we have you're very close to achieving your goal. I'm also hearing, look on the bottom of the deck, have faith in your dreams as well, the waxing moon. I'm going to take that one as well. I'm very drawn to it. Okay, let's just tune into this energy as well. What do my pile bees need to know? I feel like there's lots and lots of change coming into your space after a long time of, I don't like the word stagnation, but it's probably best to describe it. Just remember, if you're new to the channel, this is a general collective reading. If you want a more individual reading, then do check out all my offerings at thespiritualwarrior.uk. But Pile B, you've got a lot of change coming in, and I feel like it is much needed. I feel like you need a lift. Like this energy is so different than Pile A. I feel like there was lost hope in where you were going and what life was showing you. I feel that oh goodness me, I feel like you've turned over a new leaf and turned over a new leaf and turned over a new leaf, and you still really weren't seeing an awful lot of change. But I don't feel like well, okay, I mean, some days you're a little bit cross with spirit, but you've still kind of kept the faith. I do feel that your faith in spirituality is very strong. I do feel like, yeah, you hold your vision. I didn't even see that. You know, you hold your vision in your beliefs and what has happened in your life and why it's happened, and hold certain beliefs and followed that path and understand it and unpicked it and unraveled it, and change is coming. It's you know, out of all these cards, this is the card that really kind of stands out for me. You know, this is a choice card as well. You know, union is the choice, and that's I'm getting kind of union with the self on a deeper level. But I feel that there is connection coming in for you, and I feel like for a lot of you, been single for quite a long time. If you're with somebody and you chose this path, then I feel that it's a higher level of connection, or even reunition, because reunited, or someone come about, or you're reunited with somebody. I'm getting that as well. So just take it as it resonates. There is something about you've been really sat in your solar plexus energy, and really focusing on, you know, the good things in your life and gratitude and wanting to manifest things in. I feel like that's part of your ritual as well, and I feel like it's helped you to get out of some very emotional situations, and I feel like your faith has been a big part of that. And it's like, you know, don't give up, keep on I don't feel like you would anyhow, because it feels like in your heart, deep in your heart, you kind of know, you have that knowing. It's a very determined energy. You're a very strong character, and I feel like circumstances have made you strong, but it's like, keep going. It's like, don't give up, just keep going. Okay, what else do my pile bees need to know? What else do my pile bees need to know? Okay, what else do my pile bees need to know about this full moon in Gemini? It's a lot of energy in these cards, a lot. Okay, we've got the Hermit, just making sure that you can see these. We've got the Three of Swords. We've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Four of Swords. Lot of air energy here. So you may be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you may be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, take it as it resonates. It's not necessary. It could just mean that there's a lot of mental thought process around this. I feel like you're a thinker. I mean, I do feel like you think about your life, and I feel like you think about your experiences, and I feel like you think about the reasons why. Not in like a ruminating way, well, some in a ruminating way, but it feels like it's more of a learning. There is a want to understand the process. I feel like when you have that faith, when you have that connection, it's much easier for you to I don't know, get through sort of like harder times is what it feels like. I feel like the changes is like, it's like you're coming out. You take that as that resonates. I feel like you're coming out, and you're coming out to party. You know, you have been healing heartbreak. Absolutely. Again, someone is coming in. If you're looking for a partnership, I do feel like this is coming in for you. Pile Bs, and of course the Gemini energy is very much around love and partnership. I feel like when it comes in, it's going to come in quickly. You will be a little bit reserved about that, absolutely. And it's really what Spirit is saying is, you know, take it at your own pace. Take it at the pace that works for you. You know, sometimes we look at things and we think, you know, I've got to be like this. A relationship looks like this, or a work situation looks like that. And what I'm hearing is really, you know, pull in what you want it to look like. So if you want a relationship to look a certain way, then you make it work for you. It doesn't need to be what tradition means. And I feel like there is a lot of that, and I feel like that makes you feel more secure. It makes you feel kind of easier. I hope that resonates. It's like it for some of you, it might not be like a traditional relationship, and that's what works for you. What else? Okay, we've got two. I'm going to take them both. We've got Justice, and we've got the Fool. So, you know, balance is coming in, definitely. And loyalty is really actually what I'm getting from the Fool, which is interesting. I feel like the person's coming in for you is a very loyal person. I feel like you need to trust that. You need to trust and take that leap of faith. I feel like you feel it, but it's the past that is almost like holding you back. I knew there was another one. Yeah, it's definitely the past that holds you back. So it's like what we need to remember is to learn from our experiences of the past, and take it and learn and grow from it, but not to bring it with us, you know, baggage and all, bringing all the suitcases to the door. I feel like you know that, but it's that part that feels very it's like it's the most challenging is what I feel. Okay, can we get some guidance for the Watcher, please? Can we get some guidance for the Watcher? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay, you're tired. Okay, big changes coming in. Look at this. We got the Death card. We got the Nine of Wands. You know, there's that return of somebody, or certainly looking backwards or something from the past, reminiscence coming in. What else? And then there's the Sun. Lovely. I love that. So, you know, some walls have been put up. Absolutely. There, it feels like there's a need to protect yourself. But again, it's like that. You know what I was saying? It's like I feel like, you know, you like to unpick things. You like to unravel things. And this is what I'm getting from this card. You know, all the difficulties that have happened from you. You have transformed. You have grown. You've wanted to learn from it. And that's the change that's coming in. Big big changes, big transformation. For some, it might be someone from the past coming back in. For others, I feel like this Six of Cups is just kind of being a little bit more childlike and having a bit more fun, you know, and getting out there, coming out of this hermit mode, healing this heavy heart, and really making moments count, and looking forward to the future. I feel like with this Ace of Swords, it feels like there's been things that didn't quite manifest, that didn't quite come about, that looked like they were going to, and I feel like that's the kind of healing that you've had, and making sure that that's not going to happen again. I'm hearing I'm not going to get caught out a second time, which is very specific as well. So I feel like that's going to resonate for some of you. Okay, let's have a look at what are we doing? Let's have a look at some guidance here. I'm just going to give you a astrological card for my pile bees. What do they need to know? Ah, see, the 7th house of relationships. I love it. And that's the number 9. Also Virgo energy. Could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. But we've had that, you know, we've got the union here. We've got relationships. That we've also got the Sun here, and we've got the 6 of Cups. So lots of stuff. 3 of Cups, you know, lots of stuff around things coming around in that relationship house there, in how it serves you, in business partners, could be interpersonal styles, you know, long-term relationships, marriages, contracts. We've got the Justice card there, so that really brings all that in as well. And then let's get some guidance for you. Okay, what else? Oh, that fell out. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put those back as they fell off the top. Okay, guidance, my pile bees, please. Okay, we've got take a step back, and we've got inner child healing. Interesting, we've got the 6 of Cups as well. You know, that time to be more playful, that time to, you know, sort of look at the situation and learn from the past, but not bring the past with you. And we've also got energy healing. You know, the best time to heal, you know, in between relationships before the next one comes along. So there's certainly something around dealing with the past with your reading. It's much more subtle, it's much gentler than pile A, that's for sure. And I feel like you are on a really good trajectory as well. It's just like there's lots of change coming in, lots of thawing out, lots of time to get out there, have fun, be a bit childlike, let down your guards, and allow the transformation to take place. Like it feels good. It's like at the end it feels good. It feels like it's a good transformation. So Aura, there you go, my lovely warriors. I hope that helps, and if you would like a more in-depth reading, do check out my offerings at thespiritualwarrior.uk. There is a sell on if you're watching this at the end of November. It's just the last day of the Black Friday sale, so you might sneak in. Also got the soul retrievals and the spiritual counseling and coaching and mentoring also in the sale as well. So thank you for your likes and shares and follows, and have a wonderful day. Hello, my lovely warriors. If you picked pile C, this is the Light Seers Tarot, then this is your reading. We are looking at the full moon in Gemini. I am recording this on the night of the full moon in Gemini. I really felt the energy shift this afternoon, and my guides really called me to come in and do a reading. So this is for you, pile C. Let's have a look. Been pile A and pile B, very, very different energies. So let's have a look what's going on for you. What do my lovely pile C's need to know? What do pile C's need to know about this energy, about this full moon in Gemini? It's been a lot of energy in the cards, definitely. Really noticing it, really jumping out. Okay, what do they need to know about this full moon in Gemini? Okay, so what have we got? We've got surrender. 54 goes into the number 9. The number 9 is the Hermit energy, Virgo. That came up quite a lot in pile B as well. We've got overcoming obstacles, Lord Ganesh, number 10. And then we've got commitment. Your connection is ascending. 48 goes into the number 12, the Hangman. So the kind of Hermit and Hangman are very similar energies for me. And it's almost like there's like a pause while we had to sort out, you know, certain obstacles, certain things to overcome. Take it as it resonates. Distorted energy. Interesting. Now this came up in pile A as well. Okay, I'm going to pull the other cards, and then I'm going to go back to them if I could see them. What did I do with them? Okay. What do I pile C's? Goodness me, that was quick. What do pile C's need? Wow. Okay, I'm not going to take those. I'm going to take the 3 that fell out. Okay, we've got a time for healing. We have you and your loved ones are safe. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. I am actually hearing one more. Okay, I'm going to take them. Expect powerful changes, and a new romantic cycle begins. The new moon in Libra. Okay, right, just give me a minute while I tune in. Yeah, it feels that it was like there was a timeout, there was a pause. I do feel like there has been surrender towards that. I do feel that there's been like this inward journey of letting things flow and being more comfortable in letting things flow. I do feel that, like, I want to say both parties, the feeling that I get from this, and obviously this is a general collective reading, so take it as this resonates, but I do feel like this is a connection that's in separation. I do feel like you, the watcher, feels like there is still a strong connection on some level. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's one party here, there's one party there, and then it feels like the energy between you, and it feels like you're both on this kind of like healing journey, but you're kind of doing it separately at the moment, is what it feels like. So this is the energy. So if this is not your situation, you might need to just choose another deck. But they also, if you chose this deck or this pile, there is a message in here for you. So watch it a little bit longer and trust and see how it goes. So it's that there is this, I've become much freer in my understanding of relationships. I've become much freer in my understanding of this connection. I feel like you are more relaxed. I feel that that has been more of an understanding of this other person. I feel like they're quite complex, they're quite complicated. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they haven't dealt with, but that's sort of come up to the surface, and when it does, it gets a little bit like I mean, what they're showing me is like electric going off. I don't really know what word to put to it, to be honest. It's not spiky, which was word I was gonna say. Erratic is kind of what they're giving me. It's like it just doesn't really make much sense. It's like it's quite changeable. I feel like there has been a lot of healing for you within this connection. This certainly feels that this has been a connection of learning. Say it in the nicest possible way. I mean, all connections are about learning. They are our biggest teachers. I do feel like this one has been up there. I feel like the difficulty is coming to an end, and I feel like new changes are coming in. It's interesting. I'm so drawn to these two, which I feel like were the last two that came out. It's like I want to put the Lovers on top of that, because I do feel like there is a coming together. This can be a new cycle. It can be a new person, or it can be a new cycle with somebody that you're thinking about and somebody that you wanted to connect with on this reading. So again, take it as it resonates. So I feel like it's like we're coming out. It's like this is a bit of a journey of what the cards are coming, and I feel like it's nice where you're going now. It's like I feel like the tough bits have been done. Okay, what else do we need to know for Parsley? What else do we need to know for Parsley? Okay, this current energy of the full moon in Gemini. What do we need to know? You know, if you've come across this reading later, all these readings are timeless. You will see them when you're meant to see them. So don't worry too much about that. Your guides will bring them to you when you need to. The moon, where are we? The full moon in Gemini. The Empress has come out quite a lot in the reverse, in all of these piles, not in every single one, but there is an essence of it. You know, and the Empress in reverse is this insecurity, it is this lack of growth. And also we've got, I'm going to put some clarifiers on this actually. And we've got the Judgment in reverse, 9 Pentacles in reverse. For me, when there's lots of cards in reverse, it's almost like you need to look at how you are handling this. You need to look at your, you know, we tell ourselves story, and we all do this, and the stories can keep us stuck. And I feel like we need to look at our internal dialogue is what I'm getting. Let me get one more, please. What else does the watcher need to know? Okay, interesting. The Magician has also come up quite a lot in these readings, and as has the Emperor. Okay. Well, we've got the Emperor and the Empress here, which is the divine counterparts. But we've got the Empress, you know, it's a little bit, you know, as I was saying, this felt like two people. It felt like counterparts, and here are the counterparts. But we're not quite on the same energetic frequency at the moment. There is some growing to do, there is some understanding to do on both parts, because remember that, you know, your counterpart, your person, whatever title you give them, is a mirror of yourself. You know, they are come to you because there are certain things that you need to learn. I don't know whether I'm getting I'm being shown a stone, and I mean it looks a little bit like oh God, I can't think what it's called. It's like it's either a clear quartz crystal, but it's more shaped like a diamond. That's the only thing I can say. Okay, I'm just going to park that energy at the bit, because I'm not getting too much more on it, but they'll bring it back. They will bring it back. I'm going to get some clarifiers on this. Why is the Empress in reverse, please? Okay, the situation of this connection, or it not going in the way that you wanted. This is why the Empress is in reverse. I feel that there is a lot of love towards your person. I feel that there is, you know, he's even just sort of looking away. I feel like his energy is around, but it's not connected. This has caused heartbreak, but there has been healing on the individual people, but I don't feel like you are in communication at this moment in time. Not with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this was necessary, that you had to look at your own internal dialogue. And that's come up again. So there is something about, you know, our internal dialogue, the story that we're telling ourselves, has been a challenge for you. But I feel that this shift and change, certainly in the next 3 months, very interesting, is going to be very beneficial to you. There's going to be almost like a new timeline coming in where you just sort of leave the past in the past. Yeah, it feels new, it feels fresh, it feels that you're kind of cutting out the past, it feels that you're grounding down into where you want to go. I feel like for some, okay, love that we have the Empress come up in the upright. I feel for some that there is still an investment within this connection. I feel like there's others that are kind of, you know, well, I need to kind of move on. There is more creation, but creation within the self, and creating a life with a person that is at the same place as you, as you go into calmer waters, definitely. So, you know, again, take it as it resonates. There are still lots of triggers that come about from this connection. And it feels like it's I feel like it's sort of slow moving. It's almost, I mean, and what I'm hearing, it's so slow moving, it's almost deathly. And what I feel like that means is that, you know, it's like I'm going to be in my 80s by the time this comes round. No disrespect to people in their 80s. But I do feel for some that there is this opportunity that's coming through in this moon that's highlighting the energy. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, you know. I don't feel this is done. I don't feel this is dead in the water. I really don't. I feel like there's more possibilities within this connection. And if it's not this person, then it's going to be a new person that we've got coming in. But, you know, really with all these piles, certainly B and C, it's like these positive endings. A also, but A I feel is a little bit more... it's got a little bit more of a way to go for the good stuff to come in. Okay, what else for my pile C's, please? What do they need to know on this current energy? I wanted to say communication then. Conjunction. You know, it's the choice of where it is you want to go. It's the choice of, you know, who you have around you, what community you bring in for you, and which direction you want to go. Are you going to follow the pack, or are you going to make alliance with yourself and really go to where your inner dialogue is taking you? Now that's the third time I've said that, and inner dialogue, it's not really a phrase, I would say. So if that is resonating with you, if the words inner dialogue is something that you say a lot, you really need to pay a message for that, because this is the third time that they've given it to me, and as I said, it's really not the words that I would use. So someone somewhere, it's gonna make sense. Okay, can we have some guidance for the watcher, please, with regards to this energy? Can we have some guidance? Okay, so we've got, there is a sacred plan, we've got manifestation, and we've got raise your vibration. Let's just get some tarot on that. Can we have some guidance, please, for the watcher with this situation? More stability coming in for sure. There's the moon again. This moon is very powerful for you. It's illuminating your path. It's illuminating what it is you need to know. You've had it twice. So, you know, really important. We've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me do one more and then put a clarifier on the King. And there's the World. Just tell me why it's the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's not solid quite yet. It's coming in, but it's not solid quite yet. I feel that, you know, there's still uncertainty. Yeah, Judgment in reverse again. And the High Priestess in reverse. Why is that? Why is there still uncertainty? Because it's not all been sorted out. There's still some elements of healing. There's still some elements of manifestation. This journey has not yet completed its cycle yet. And that's whether you choose to go off and bring in a soulmate, a new romantic partner, or you're sticking with this person and you're investing some more time. You know, never wait for anybody. Always do your own healing, always do your own growing, and always stick to your own path and manifest in what it is you want through having a high vibe. Waiting for somebody is a very deadwood energy. It's a very low vibration. It doesn't do you any good. It doesn't really do the energy of the people that are around you any good, because it's just a dense energy. So it's like, that's what I'm feeling. It's like, let's at least move the dense energy away, and allow the new to come in. Okay, so if this resonated with you and you would like a more in-depth reading on your personal situation, then please go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. Please look out for the scammers. They are around. I will never, ever contact you, and all my bookings are done on the website. I hope that you found that helpful. Have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will leave you there. Much love and light.